Hello and welcome to this 25-minute dumbbell full body strength workout to build muscle and strength across our whole entire body. I have two sets of dumbbells, a lighter pair and a heavier pair, but if you have just one set, then that's okay. We're going to have 5 full body exercises for 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest for 3 sets each. Are you ready? Let's get started in the warm-up, starting with just jogging on the spot. Relax your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. We'll take a few minutes into this warm-up before we get started. So I'll be giving you lots of options to make things harder and easier with different variations of these exercises. So make this workout your own, listen to your body, and let's take it into a walkout next. So standing on the edge of your mat, walk the hands out to a plank position, engage the core, the shoulders, the glutes, and then walk it back, bend the knees, standing up. And keep repeating in your own time, engaging the core, taking it out to that plank. And stay down at the bottom of this next one. And from here, let's take it back into a downward dog, pushing your chest towards your thighs. You can walk the heels out, stretching in the calves, ankles, hamstrings, pushing away from the hands, spread your fingers, warming up the shoulders. Keep going, stretching. And from here, let's take one foot up outside one hand into this climber stretch. Keep your hands on the floor and you can rock forwards and backwards or circles. Try to keep that front foot flat on the ground, opening up the hip flexors, the groin and hamstrings, and pushing away from the ground, lengthening in the legs. It's important to just get some blood flow, nice mobility work before we start going into the strength. And step back and switch over to the other leg. Step up. Think about driving that back heel back to lengthen this hip whilst driving this front knee forwards. Still taking those nice deep breaths, activating the body. Last few seconds in the warm-up. Okay, well done, rest there. So I'm going to change my timer to 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. If you need to do anything else in your warm-up, then take it now. Otherwise, I'm taking it into exercise 1, which is a goblet squat. We're going to stay on the same exercise for 3 sets before moving on. So exercise 1, in a goblet squat, bring your dumbbell up into your chest, holding on nice and tight in your chest, elbows tucked in. Open up your feet a little bit wider than normal. Out-turn the toes a bit. We're going to take it down into a squat. If you want to do the first set with no weight, then you can, of course. Get ready for 40 seconds work, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, goblet squat. Chest up, long spine. Just go down however low feels good for you, but working towards elbows coming inside the knees, feet flat on the ground. And if you want to do this with no weight, then just go to a standard squat if you need to. If you don't have the right weight for you, just work on those squats. Keep going, 12 more seconds. Okay, rest there, well done. Take 20 seconds rest, breathe, recover. We're going to stay on the same exercise for 3 sets. If you need to adjust the weight or make any technique adjustments, then you can. Get ready for set 2. In 2, 1. Let's go. Stand up tall at the top, squeeze the glutes at the back, and maintain this good technique. What I see a lot of people doing in this one is rounding of the back. Make sure the bum goes down, the chest stays up. with a straight back. If you struggle, then decrease the weight and work on that technique. Three, two, one, and rest. 2 out of 3. 1 more to go. If you can increase the weight, then do it now. Otherwise, if you're feeling your thighs, your glutes, your core working, then keep going. Get ready, final set. Here we go. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Keep your heels down. I see a lot of weight moving forwards where the heels pop up. And don't rush through it. Take your time. Think about the muscles that are working here, all across the lower body. 12 seconds to go. And 1 more rep. Here we go. Good. Rest there. We're going to take it straight into a chest press. So bring the weights in front of you onto the bench, if hopefully you have a bench or a platform. Otherwise, I'll show you a version on the floor as well. Grab the dumbbells and take it into a chest press. Lay on your back, and here we go. Allowing the elbows to drop to the side of your body, driving up. Breathe out, squeeze the chest and shoulders. If you don't have a bench or a box or a platform, then you can perform a floor press if you need to. In the floor press, you can allow your elbows just to softly touch the ground and then pushing up to the top. Keep going. And rest. Well done. So we're going to stay here for 3 sets, and I'm going to take it back onto my box. This is the FITTLE box, which is extremely convenient, especially for exercises like this, because we do want to be getting that extra range of motion by dropping our elbows below our body if possible. So get ready for set 2. Let's go. Stretch the chest, push up and squeeze. And although we're focusing on our upper body, make sure you're thinking also about your core being engaged. Pulling the shoulder blades together as you go down, and fully extending the arms to the top. It's not about how many reps you get, but keeping the muscles under tension. Well done, 2 out of 3 complete. Have a rest, and 1 more time. So we're going from upper body to lower body, and lower body to upper body. So we're resting body parts, so we can keep moving with this interval timer that we have. So 1 more set of upper body, and we're back to legs. Let's go. Make sure you're allowing the shoulders to come back and down. Don't hunch them up into your ears up here, but pulling back and down. And think about finishing the rep with your hands and elbows coming inwards to squeeze your chest. Keep going, last few reps. Well done, rest there. We're going to take it back to legs in an alternate forward lunge. So you might need the lighter weights if you have the option. I'm going to go to my lighter ones. We're going to take it just to a standard forward lunge, alternating the legs from a standing position. Step forwards, let's go. And then push back and switch legs. If you're building strength and stability in your legs still, then you can just do this one body weight, that's fine. Build up the strength, stability in just your body. Having that alignment of feet, knees, and hips, bending that back knee towards the ground and then pushing back. Keep switching. Think about these glutes muscles at the back, doing a lot of the work. That front heel flat on the ground to push back. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 20. We're going to do that for 2 more sets. I'll bring my dumbbells back in. If you're not getting on well with a forward lunge, you could also do a reverse lunge if you want, from starting at the front, stepping backwards, up to you. Off you go, step 2. If you can, work on the depth, getting that back knee to pretty much tap the floor softly or leave an inch just above the ground. Good posture, shoulders back, chest up, and 5 seconds. Well done, rest there. Let's do it one more time before we go back to upper body. Make sure in these very short rest periods you recover as much as you can. Rest the body, bring your heart rate down, breathing rate down. Get ready for final time in 2, 1. Here we go. This one is one of the best exercises for building strength, muscle across your lower body, your thighs, glutes, halfway. Ten seconds. Last rep. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going to take it straight back into upper body with a bent over row. So we've worked the push. Now let's work the pull. So, from a standing position, we're hinging from the hips in a bent over row position, straight back and pulling. Let's go, 40 seconds. Nice solid foundation in the legs, bend the knees. And again, just like I said, in the goblet squat, the biggest mistake I see is this rounded back here. Pull the shoulders back, the bum back, lengthen the spine. So you're doing this exercise in a safe way. You should not feel lower back pain. We should be working the big back muscles, but make sure the legs are really helping stabilize and support the movement too. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Well done. 1 out of 3. If you need to reduce the weight and work on the technique, then of course you can. And it's always better to get through the exercise safely with the best technique rather than lifting as heavy as you can and then injuring yourself. Get ready for set 2. Let's go. Think about pulling the elbows back, shoulders back, and hopefully having a slight pause at the top just to get that mind to muscle connection with those back muscles. Keep going, 10 seconds. Elbows tucked into the body, shoulders back, core strong. 2, 1, and rest. 2 out of 3, 1 more to go. So this is a great full body workout, a well-balanced workout to make sure we're working the body in a balanced way, because sometimes we like to go to the gym or in our workouts and just do all the pushing, but it's important to do all the patterns and movements in our body that we need to do. Third set, off you go. remember the technique. If you need to just take a look in the mirror or take a video, some people don't realize their backs are so rounded, or just really focus on elevating the spine, engaging those abs, pushing the bum back. 3, 2, 1. Well done. One exercise to go. I'm going to take it into the shoulder press. So back to pushing. We're pushing above the head. We can do a mixture of standing and seated. If you have somewhere to sit, I do. So my first set is going to be seated in a shoulder press. Let's go. Bring the dumbbell up to shoulders, elbows in, driving above the head. Let's go. Breathe and push. Get the arms fully extended above the head. Shoulders back. Head in a nice neutral position. And keeping the tension in the shoulders. Don't go so low that you get to rest here. Keep the tension. And rest. Well done. 1 out of 3. So I'll show you a version standing up. Slightly different in the core, the body. Standing shoulder press here versus in this 90-degree position at the hips. It's going to work the upper back and the core a bit more. Get ready. Let's go. Think about the tempo as well. Don't just rush through the reps to get as many as you can. We get a lot of our strength gains from the lowering. So don't just ignore the lowering phase. Keep going, almost there. A few more reps. Well done. 2 out of 3 complete. Almost there on exercise 5. As I wipe all the sweat away. One more set, I'm going to take it back to seating, but if you have the option of standing or seating, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Get ready. 2, 1. Here we go. So we're building strength and muscle across our shoulders, the deltoids, the traps. If you burn out, you can take a break, but come straight back in. We only have 12 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You know me, it's finisher time. Just one set of a new exercise for 60 seconds. And one of the biggest killer full body exercises there is a thruster. It's like a squat and a shoulder press. So, getting a good squat position, dumbbells at shoulder height. We're gonna squat and then drive up above the head. Let's go. 60 seconds, we're in. One set only. Breathe and find your rhythm. Keeping the dumbbells at shoulder height is sometimes useful, helping you keep that good posture, but it's also going to burn out those shoulders. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep going, ignore that beep. That's our 40-second warning, 20 seconds left. If you fatigue, rest for 2 seconds and back in. Get as many as you can now. This is it. 6, 5. One more rep. Well done. Awesome work. Nice finisher. Have a breather. Have a drink if you need. And let's start our cool down. Let's change it back to 30 seconds on a few different exercises. Take nice deep breaths and come down onto the ground whenever you're ready. Let's take it into a child's pose first of all. Hands reach out in front of you, open up the knees and sit back onto your heels, dropping your chest and forehead down to the ground. Focus on that breathing. Come forwards into a pigeon stretch. So come up into a plank and then lift left knee up to left hand. Angle the knee out, drop the back knee onto the floor. Step away and feel that stretch here in the glutes and hips, which we've worked very hard in those goblet squats and lunges. If you're quite flexible, then you can come down onto your forearms. Don't force it, just follow what feels good. And whenever you're ready, you can step back and switch legs. Right knee to right hand. It's important to take these few minutes to recover, bring the heart rate down gradually, release tension in some of the muscles that we've worked, and it's a good chance to work on our flexibility whilst the muscles are so warm. Okay, lay on your back. I'm going to use the opportunity to lay on the box. Hug one knee up in and pull that knee across the body for a stretch in the hips, torso, and the chest. If you're doing this on the floor, that's fine. And with every exhale, just give into the floor, allowing the stretch in your chest and shoulders. And when you're ready, come back up into the middle, switch the knees over, and pull across the body, opening up in the hips. Oh, nice couple of cracks in the back. Last stretch here. Take nice deep breaths. Okay, well done. That is the end of the workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you feel worked, you feel stronger after using those dumbbells. And you might have noticed this amazing FITTLE box I have here with these dumbbells and so much more inside of this box. So if you're interested, then make sure you follow the links in my description or ask me any questions. Okay, thank you so much and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.